Hello, everybody. Hope you are well. I'm just looking at the side games for next year. I don't know if anybody's interested. It's the 31st of July to the 2nd of August, 2026. And it's an event that's to celebrate and learn and enhance your psychic abilities. I don't know if they're going to do anything online, but it's called the Side Games. And it's run by a lovely gentleman called Akeem. Somebody gave it to me the other day and said, are you interested in that? And I'm like, oh, I'll give it a look. Basically what it's about your psychic abilities and your telekinesis scenario and spoon bending and all that kind of thing and spinning wheels, and it's all quite an interesting games, if you will, and it's for all ages. So that's something. I think it's going to be in States, so I don't know if anybody's in America that wants to go to it, but it's next July. It's called the Side Games. So hello, Cornelia Dutton from Bournemouth. Hello, Kerry, how are you? Hope you're all having a lovely week. You would love a message. Yeah, do you know, I'd love a message sometimes. It'd be nice to maybe do a converse on here to somebody else do messages as well. It would be lovely if we could just share, what they call it, energy share. Is it something like that? Energy exchange, that's what they call it. Yeah, so it's really interesting understanding your gifts. We all have the gifts, and it's whether we want to utilize them or use them in our everyday. You know, when you're looking at lottery numbers, or whether you're guessing what the registration of the car is going to be, or, you know, if the next person who walks around that corner, is it male or is it female? And they all love your gifts, okay? And the interesting thing when you think about spirit communication through consciousness, that's what mediums communicate with, the consciousness of that person that's passed, which is around you 24/7. Okay, we all have our family that's with us 24/7, and all our thoughts, all our ideas, they already know them. Okay, so you have to understand that when us mediums, and like yourself, we all have this ability to connect, but whether we're aware of it or not is another. And when you look at your psychic senses, we're all born psychic, but the strength's the practice. Now, dogs are born psychic, so, you know, they could give us readings, but they do really, don't they? When you're talking to your dog, he understands, or she understands exactly what you're thinking, exactly what you're saying. And that's in a living animal. So when you think about the consciousness that surrounds everything and everybody, it's a universal stream of energy and knowledge that we all receive on a daily basis. Hello, Tani, how are you? Fingers crossed, Tani. Hope you have had a lovely week as I have. It's interesting as I'm sat here, I just had a lovely energy of a gentleman just come in as I said that. And somebody's had a lovely week this week. Hello, Gloria. Come on. It's like this lovely gentleman coming by the name of Graham. It sounded like Graham or Gray. Maybe he had a nickname called Gray. It sounded like Graham. Okay, so I'm just asking him just to come a little bit closer here to see if he can. It sounded like Gray. Okay. It's both, Mandy. It is a reading channel, but there's sometimes a little bit of knowledge. Hello, Kim. How are you? So it's a really interesting gentleman that's just come forward. It sounds like Gray, not Graham. Okay. And I'm just asking him just to slow things down a little bit here. He's telling me we're going grey. He didn't like the thought of going grey. Bernadette. Hello, Kelly. I don't know if you can take this gentleman that's come forward. Okay. It keeps going on off. You know, the Wi-Fi's a little bit dodgy here. But best time watching. Hello, Linos Roberts. Hello, Linos. Hope you're well. Oh, Tani's here again. Bless you. So it's just come forward. I can't... Graham, but he wants to be known as Gray. I don't know if anybody can take this gentleman that's coming forward here. He's wearing a lovely woolly jumper. He used to wear lovely woolly jumpers, okay? No matter what colour they were, they had to be woolly. I'm sensing I'm with Tani here. He just said Tani. Is Tani in the room? Tani, can you take this gentleman? Because he just said your name, Tani. He's wearing a grey. It looks like a grey, okay, and it's got to be woolly. It's got to be woolly. It can't be like anything else, but it had to be wool. Okay. And he just said it again to me. Come on, that little bit closer. This chest neck, okay, because he's going to his neck. I don't know if it's with you or it's with him, but there's something about the neck. And as he's coming in, he's just got this like an ache down this side here, okay. And he had to wear wool. He couldn't wear any. Okay, bless you, Tini. He couldn't wear anything. If it wasn't wool, it wasn't a jumper. That's what he's just saying. Okay. Come on, that little bit closer. He's just showing me the initial H here, so I don't know what H means to you. But as he's coming in here, somebody's been talking about a house today, okay, and they're asking questions whether they should buy it or whether not to buy it. Okay, there was something about looking at a house. Okay. He feels some very positive vibes about this house. Okay. And as he's coming in here, it's not a very big house, but it's cozy. He just said it's cozy. He's talking about, okay. Well, there's something about this house, okay, and it's very positive, okay. And the interesting thing with being so positive, it's okay. You've been asking or sending the thoughts out for this house. It's not a very big. It's more of a cottage, if I would like to say, than a house, okay. And it's something that's always been wanted. And as he's coming in here, he's going to be with you when you look at it. It's going to have wooden floors. I know it's got wooden floors. Come on. And it's got little windows. It's not got big, massive windows. It's got little windows, okay. And as he's come, you've been sensing his energy around. You've seen him in the window, he's just said. And you know something? He's smelling this aftershave. I don't know if you can smell it, but it's really quite strong. It's like an eau de cologne smell. And okay. He's just coming with a fragrance. I can just smell this fragrance here. That's it. Yeah, it's just come in now. He's just letting you know. You've been asking him to come a lot closer of late, and he has. He's been listening to your thoughts, okay? And they're all very positive, and you can just see in this house. He said he's going to come with you when you go and look at it. Oh, he's got a really strong, oh God, the window, bless you. So come on. I could just smell this fragrance, Tony. Can you smell it? It just smells like a cologne. I can't put my name on it, but it's, come on. I can see a picture of him here, okay. I can see this little picture of him, okay, and he just wants you to remember as he was, okay. That's not important. It's just remember as he was, okay. I can see the number. He's just showing me the number on the door here. It looks like a 3. I don't know if that's that you live at number 3 now, but there's something about 3. Okay. And he just said it's only a small staircase. Okay, it's not a high one, so it's only quaint. All right. What a lovely energy he has. The interesting thing is showing me more images than actual words. I felt like he had a bit of a dialect with him. And as he's coming forward, I'm just asking him just to slow it down a little bit because his language is just a little bit, it's got like a broken bits of English in it, but there's other dialect. I just can't pinpoint. Do you know, it's just said the strangest thing, he's just said acrobat. Oh, bless you, can't walk up the stairs a lot, bless you. But he's just talking about, I don't know why he said acrobat. It sounded like the word acrobat. I don't know if that's his name or he's trying to pronounce his name, but that's what it sounded like, acrobat. Hello, Patrick, how are you? But he's just come in now. He's just so excited. I don't feel like he's been through before, this gentleman. It sounded like acrobat. Not actually an acrobat, but that's how he was trying to pronounce what he was trying to tell me. It sounded like acrobat. No, he's never been through before. This is why he's got so much to say, but I don't feel like he's got long enough to say. Okay, not long enough to tell you. All right. It just sounded like acrobat. It were like two words. Okay, you have to think about that one, because when he came in, when he was saying it, I didn't see an acrobat. I just saw the words that he said. Acrobat. Come on, break it down a little bit here. Okay, it's showing me some kind of it looks like a chair here, all right, but it looks like some kind of lounger chair. Sensing that's what you're sat in right now, because he stood at side of you. Okay, he stood. Oh, come on, he stood at your right side, because I can see this chair here, and come on, it's got like it's got a white frame. What a lovely energy he has. Come on. He wants to give you a little note. You're sitting in your lounge chair. He's there. He stood. Go on. He stood to the right of you. All right. And he just wants to put his hand on your arm. He just wants to put his hand upon your arm. He just said everything's going to be fine. There's something you've been asking for, and he just said everything's going to be fine. Okay. And there you go. He's just come really close. That's wonderful, because he just wanted to let you know that everything's okay. Nothing to worry about at all. Okay. We're so excited for this house. I'm excited too. Okay. They're just saying that when this is all finished on here, yeah, he's going to do it again. All right. He's going to be putting his arm on your arm, his hand on your arm. Okay. His birthday's coming up on Valentine's Day. Oh, bless him. What a lovely day to have your birthday. Have his birthday. But that's what he says. When this is all finished on here, he's going to put his hand again on your right arm. Okay. He's just coming for reassurance, not to worry about at all. Okay. I know we do worry, but he said it's a waste of time. Yeah. He wants to give you a peg. I don't know what a peg's got to do with it, but he wants to give you a little peg. Okay. Yours was January. Shit, and I don't know what this peg's about, but he wants to give you a peg. Okay. I don't know if it's a peg for a tent or a peg to clip clothes on, but it's a little peg. He wants to give you that as a gift. Something maybe either come on. He's calling it a peg, but we would call it a pin. Okay, so he wants to pin something. There's something pin. I don't know why you're showing the pin. It's to mark the date. Oh, there you go. Bless you, you hang off his clothesline. Oh, you were lucky. That's what he wants to give you as a gift. It's a peg. And he says you're going to start seeing pegs, and it's always going to be around. So watch out for them pegs. It's okay. It just said something really strange. He's talking about the barrel. I don't know what the barrel means to you, but there's something about a barrel. I don't feel like it's filled with anything in particular, but I can just see a barrel. I feel like it's in the garden or it's got flowers or something in it because I can just see a barrel. Was he saying his name's Barrel? He's having a bit of a chuckle here with me. He's having a bit of a laugh. I think he's a bit of a joker, this gentleman. I'm just going to ask you, got anything else to give you before he steps back to me? Okay. He had a barrel at his home. There you go. And yeah, he's just gone back to the number 3 again. He just wants you to give that the number 3. Okay, so I'm going to leave his lover spirit with you. Bear with me, there might be somebody else for you yet tonight, but I'm just going to ask who's coming in now. Usually, sometimes they continue to talk and they have things to say, so I'll just leave it with you at the moment. But so thank you for working with me. I'll see who's coming through now. Okay. I've just had a lovely lady come at the side of him here. Not as tall as him. I don't know if I'm still with you. But this lady's a lot shorter, really a short lady. I would say no more than 4'9", 4'10", this lady. And as she's coming in here, she's very jolly, this lady. Very outgoing, this lady. Hello, Rachel Elizabeth. I'm lovely. Thank you very much. This lovely little lady just coming. She's 4'9", 4'10", no taller than that. And the interesting thing about her, she's got a headscarf on here. She's got a lovely colour to her skin. And she doesn't speak a word of English. Your great-grandmother was short. She's not speaking English. She's just pointing. Okay. I'm asking if you can just show me an object instead of using the words. Because to me it sounds okay. As she's talking, the language is really broad. Come on. I feel like she's the mother of this gentleman. Because as she's coming in, come on. There's been lots of ancestral lineage being looked at. Okay, and she's just letting you know that you've just managed to reach her lineage. In the chart, she said. She's pointing to the chart. She's showing me all these like charts where there's mum, dads, auntie, uncles and all that kind of stuff. She could have never met her, bless you. But she was very intuitive, this lady, very intuitive. And she's showing me all the ancestral lineage here. She's just telling me that she was the mother of the gentleman that's just been, even though he was taller. She's talking about, she's just been talking about chewing on this root. Now, I know we eat licorice root, but she's chewing on this particular root that's really healthy. And I just can't, I'm trying to get the taste. It's quite a bitter taste. It's not pleasant, but she said it's very healing. Okay. She says your mum will know what it is. Okay, and it's something that you chew, and it's very bitter, but it's very healing. Come on, I'm just asking her. Come on. You know bay leaves, when you have bay leaves in dishes and things, and you wouldn't eat a bay leaf, would you? But it's like the texture and probably the taste of a bay leaf. But that's what she's talking about, some healing properties with it. Yeah, that's it. She's just coming with that, but she wants you to start chewing on these leaves. I feel like they're like quite native to where she was from. And they look like a bay leaf. They're not pleasant of tasting, but they're really healthy. You don't need much of it, just a little bit. She wants you to start ingesting this flavour. She said it's been in the family for years. Okay. Bless her. She's a lovely energy with her. Oh, she's come really close now. I don't know if you can feel that, Tinny, but she's come really close. like a wind, almost like a wind. I don't know if you can feel that wind, Denny, but she just came right in there, like a wind came in with her. She's just telling you that she's the grandmother of that gentleman that came, so you know where you are on your lineage. Okay, I'll do it for you. She just asked me to do this for you. Okay, so she's just done that. Okay. Yeah, just the wind. She just fetched the wind right in here. Bless her. She's just thanking me. I think that's why she's doing that, and she's thanking you for being here. So I'm going to leave a lover's spirit with you there, Tani. What a wonderful, wonderful lady. Very powerful. I want to know what these leaves are, these ones that you have to chew. She said they're really powerful. Antioxidants, I suppose, if you will. Something really healing, okay. Bless her. Gosh, that were really strong, that wind. Wow. Okay, let's see who's coming in now. Okay. Okay, I just had another lady that's just come in now, and it sounds like Sasha. Okay. Sasha, Asher, something like that. It's got a sh on the end, okay. It's Sasha. It sounds like Sasha. Okay, or Asher. Okay. I need asking if she wants to speak with. Come on, a little bit closer, love. Okay, she's talking about somebody who has something. I don't know whether it's with her or it's with somebody that's in this room to do with the brain. Okay. Okay. I knew a Stasha. Okay, see where we are with this, but there's something about the brain here with this lady. Okay. She had a bit of confusion when she passed. So I don't know if you could take this information, because she seemed a little bit confused. Oh, she got Alzheimer's. Can you take the name though? It sounds like Sasha or Asher or something like that. Okay. And she was just saying that she had a little bit of a shake on the right side. Stasha. Okay, she's just saying she's got a bit of a shake on the right side here. Okay, what's your name? Cornelia. She just saying she had a little bit of a shake on this right side. She just said she called it a blasted disease, she said. That's what she wants to tell you, a blasted disease. She also had issues with her right leg as well, as she's coming close here. She had an issues with her right leg below the knee. I think she struggled to walk a little bit, she said. Oh, bless. She just wants to call it a blasted disease. Okay, she's talking about, okay. She's just talking about, come on. She's talking about a budgie, all right? Because I can see that little cuttlefish that you have for budgies. Why she's showing me a budgie, I do not know. But she's showing me this budgie with this little cuttlefish that this budgie has, okay? And I think she was concerned what was going to happen to it. But you said you've not seen her for years. Oh, bless you. Well, I'm hoping her family's got the budgie, because you're very concerned about that. If you ever get to see your family, can you pass that on, Cornelia? You've had budgies. Ah. But you're very concerned about them. Unless you've just bought some of that cuttlefish, because I can just see that cuttlefish, you know, they're like little white hard bits of fish, if you will, yeah? I can just see those there. Oh, I don't know where her family is. Oh, bless you. But she's just letting you know that she hasn't got the shakes no more. They've gone. But something about the budgie. She's gone back to the budgie again. So I don't know if one of your budgies isn't too well, or it's not got any of that cuttlefish in its cage, because that's what I can see. She wants to give you a frog. I don't know what that means, but she wants to give you a frog. You had budgies years ago. Oh, is that when you knew her? Oh, she's talking about the cuttlefish here. She's just talking about that. It's really important. Anyway, I was going to ask if she wants to give you anything else while she steps back. Just going back to the cuttlefish. Something about the cuttlefish. There must be a reason for that. You can use that for medicinal purposes. I'm not too sure. No idea, no. But that's what she's going back to, the cuttlefish. And not anybody else can take cuttlefish, because it's some medicinal purposes with that for humans, not for budgies. Come on, that little bit closer, love. She's going back to the Sasha again. Sasha. Like you said, Cornelia, Sasha. Oh, come on. A little bit closer, love. Show me what you're trying to explain. She's talking about somebody called Frank here. Okay? She's being frank. That's what she's just said. She's being frank with me. Okay? So I think she's just explaining to you that she's passed away. I think that's what she's trying to tell me, that she's passed away. And just to let you know. Bless her, that's what she wanted you to know, Cornelia. She's passed away. Stasia Jurasta Brindle. See who's coming closer now. I'll leave a love of spirit with you, Cornelia, because she's passed on what she needed to pass on. I think she just wanted to be remembered. I think that's what it was with her. She just wanted to be remembered. Spirit consciousness have that way of communicating and passing on these messages for you, even though you haven't seen them for a long while. And that's why. Okay, we'll see if I've got who's coming forward now. All right. Okay, come on, that a little bit closer. Okay, I've just had the name Justin. Okay, so I don't know whether it's Justin or Austin, Justin. It sounds, come on. I don't know if it's Justin or Austin. It's something tin on the end, okay. I'm just asking this lady just come a little bit closer. I feel like it's somebody's mother that's trying to get through here. And as she's coming closer here, she's struggling to speak. So before she passed, she really struggled to speak. She had to use actions, okay. And as, come on. And as she's coming, oh, come on, a little bit closer. And as she's coming in now, okay. She's got issues with her left arm, this lady, okay. And she struggled to speak, but obviously how to, okay. And as she tried to speak, she used to use actions. She used to use her hands to show you what she wanted to say, like sign language, if you will, but more actions with it, okay. Not actually a language, but her own way of trying to communicate with you. But you understood what she was trying to say. It's as though you could hear her, but you couldn't hear her, but you knew what she was saying, if you know what I mean, okay. And as she's coming closer here, okay, he was there when she passed, okay, Karen Austin. Oh, Hello, Karen. As she coming forward, is she's struggling to speak? Okay, she's showing me with her hands, right? And I felt like come on. She had an issue with her left arm. That's the most prominent part of her body that she was struggling with on her left arm, near the elbow. Okay. Come on, what's your name? A little bit closer. I don't feel like this lady's been through before. She's finding it all quite mesmerising is the word I want to say. Mm. Come on, what's your name? Come on. Sounded like Doreen or Dora. Doreen? Dora? It sounded like Doreen or Dora. Come on, that little bit closer, love. She's struggling to say it. As she's trying to say it, it's not coming out. She wants it to come out. She showed me a door, so I knew it began with D, but she said, sounded like Dora. Oh, sadly not for you, bless you, but she sounded like Dora. Can anybody take this lovely lady? She struggled to speak at the end of life. And, come on, it sounded like Dora or Doreen, but she showed me the D. Okay. And as she's coming closer, she had an issue with her left elbow. Okay. And she just keeps taking me to the left elbow here. Come on, love. Come a little bit closer. She's showing me a pot here. Okay. And in this pot, there's a lid on this pot. And do you know, it looks like it's sandstone, this pot. Okay. And as I can see, this sandstone pot, it's got a lid on it, like a screw lid. And when you lift it off, it's like magic. There's something magic inside. Not physical magic, but okay. My mum struggled by its Enid. And she's showing me this pot now, and this is what's important about this pot. It looks like it's sandstone in colour. It's got a screw lid on it. And when you lifted the lid, it just said, it just looked like magic to her. Everybody used to love looking in this pot. Darren, good her name. She's trying to say Darren. I know it's a D. She's struggling to speak. She's just gone like that to her chest. So, okay, she's just done that to her chest. I don't know if you can see that, Karen, but that's what she's just gone to the chest like that. Okay. But there's something about this pot to look in with a screw pot, a screw lid pot that looks like it's sandstone. Okay. And when you lifted the lid off, you would call it magic. There was something inside there that was magic. Okay. It's something that she had. It was quite precious to her. Oh, she's showing me this pot. There's lots of power in this pot. Oh, she's showing me this pot. Bless her, she's really struggling to speak here. She's trying as much as she can to show you. Come on. She's just done that. As soon as you said Darren, she did that on her chest. So I presume Darren's part of her family. There was somebody, okay. There's something to do with the left elbow. She keeps going to the left elbow, Karen. So I don't know if there's anything up with your elbow or possibly this Darren's elbow, but there's something not right. She's now going down to the wrist as well. There was something with the elbow and something up with the wrist. And I think that's why she's struggling to try and speak and say what she feels. Okay. I'm just asking if she can give you any more information before she steps back, because she's really struggling here to speak. Okay. She just wants you to give you something in this pot. There's this special pot that she had, and there's some magic in there. There must be something for you to look in for this pot. Ah, Rachel, you could take Dora in here if issues with your elbow and the wrist. It's down up here, I think it's Might not be. Okay. Okay, Rachel. Well, there's something with the elbow and the wrist at the same time. Okay. She said it was Doreen or Dora. Okay. And she struggled to speak. And she just kept doing this when she was passing. Okay. Got a lovely energy with her, though. She has a lovely energy with her. And she had so much to say, but not, she didn't, come on. There weren't enough time to say what she wanted to say. Oh, bless you, Rachel. She's talking about somebody here that has to say more. Speak up. She's just saying you have to speak up. You haven't to be ashamed to speak up. There's somebody around you at the moment that's not allowing you to speak up, okay? She said she never had any problems with saying anything and she don't want you to have either. Just say what you feel, okay? Okay, come on. Don't be afraid. What a wonderful lady. I felt like she was very strong and powerful. She said it how it was. She didn't feel like it was anything wrong to say what she felt or knew. You know what that is, bless you. She says, you're only here once, girl, she said. You got to say what you feel, and then you said it. Yeah? She was very powerful, this lady. I felt like she had, even when she passed, her presence has always been around, you know? One of those, like, pushing you or nudging you or letting you know that she's there and, like, encouraging you to do more, okay? And as she's coming in here, there's something quite precious. She's going back to the jar again here. And in this jar, it looks like a sandstone jar. Well, I don't know why I'm saying sandstone, because when I think of sandstone, I think of beach or I think of houses. I don't know why, but it's a little jar with a lid on it. And when you lift the lid off, she called it magic. So I don't know what the magic actually means, but there's something in there that's for you. It reminds me of one of them little jars that each week you write something down and you throw it in a jar and put a lid on it and open it up at end of year. But that's how I got with that. You could take the magic. Yeah, that's what she's coming with there. It's very important. She says, you're not the lady in the looking glass. You're the looking glass. Okay? I feel like she's trying to explain to me that, you know, come on. You are the one to see, she says. You can see. You know what's going on. You know what to say. And you know it's right. That's what she just said. She also knows that you know it's right, okay? She's been listening to your thoughts, okay? She says you haven't to, oh, come on. She says you haven't to back down. You know what's right. You're big into Alice in Wonderland. Oh, bless you. She's wonderful, she is. She just said, you know what's black and you know what's white. I think that's a phrase she used to say. Okay. She says, we can't please everybody, she said. But she said, it's time for you to please yourself. So there you go. Please yourself. It's not a rehearsal. Please yourself, she said. I can see the name Eric or something beginning with E. Just E. Sounds like E. Okay. I feel like it's somebody that's helping you, somebody beginning with E. Or is that her name? Dora. She's Doreen, but she mentioned E. I could take the looking glass as well. There you go. Very powerful. She said, I'm not here in the physical, chef. She said, I'm here in the etheric. I'm with you all the time. I go wherever you go. Do whatever you do. Listen to what you listen to. Listen to your thoughts. She said she's always with you. Okay? She just says she wants you to mark your words. Okay, and I think that's a phrase, that things are looking positive, things are looking up. She just said the only way is up. Okay, you can understand the E. There you go. She didn't want to fetch it out. She just wants you to give you initial. Okay. She just wants to blow you a kiss. And she said she loves you very much. Okay. So I'm going to leave a lover spirit with you, Rachel. Feels very positive what's going on. Okay. Thank you for working with me. Okay, who's coming through now? Okay, I've just had a lovely gentleman step in outside of her. I don't know if she's with her or not, Rachel, but she's called, oh, come on, Jack. A gentleman called Jack's just stepped in. I don't know if he's still with you, Rachel, or not, but he's just come in right at the side there. And you know, he's quite flamboyant, this Jack, okay? And he's all suited and booted, ready to hit the town. And he's wearing, I don't know if you remember them winkle pickers. And they look like the white winkle pickers with laces at the side. I don't know if you remember those. You can take a Jack, bless you. Well, he's just come in there and he's just spun round on the spot, okay? And he's just flipped his jacket, put his hands in his pocket and spun round on the spot. And just said there's nothing to worry about. Absolutely nothing. He says, you've got this, girl. He's got a lot of energy, he has. Wow, he's got lots of energy. I felt like he was a bit of a dancer, this one. But very flamboyant. Uncle Jack wore them, bless you. And like I said, they're just white winkle pickers. And they're just spinning round on the spot. Very flamboyant, very out there. It's time, okay? He just said it's time. All right? Anyway, it's just, okay, bless you. Sorry, everybody. He just wants to talk all this. He's a very chatty chap. Jack, your granddad. Oh, bless you. But he's just flipped back his pocket, his jacket now, and he's put his hand in his pocket. He's pulling something out of his pocket here. I'm just going to try and see what it is. And it looks like a lighter. He's pulled out a lighter. Okay. And it's one of them you flip up. It's an old-fashioned flip-up lighter. Oh, it's your granddad, Jack. Mandy. Well, he's just pulled out a lighter out of his pocket. And it's silver on the top. And it's like black onyx at the bottom. And it's an old-fashioned one. You press it and it just jumps up the front of it and it flicks up. And as he's pressing it here now, the flint's gone. He said, all my flints always used to go, he said. And he's just, oh, come on. He's got a cigarette and it's hiding behind his ear here. He used to keep his roll-ups behind his ear or a cigarette behind his ear. And as he presses it like that, it flips up and flints always used to go on it. And at the bottom, it had a little screw at the bottom. I don't know what the screw was for at the bottom, but okay, all right, oh, that's where you put it in, all right. And he's just explaining to me, just like it was like a black onyx. And it just pressed it and flipped it up, and he's just pulled his cigarette from behind his ear and started smoking it. Okay. He had a lighter, that, bless you, Mandy. Okay. And he's just, okay. Lighter's called Zippo. I don't know what they were called. It's actually quite solid. It was like a bit of an antique. It looks like an antique to me because it's silver, like chrome at the top. That's the word I'm looking at. Chrome at the top. And it looks like black onyx. And then when you turn it over, it's got a little screw at the bottom. I don't know what you have to pull that screw out for. I don't know how lighters all work, but obviously. Anyway, it's just coming with that. It's really important about this lighter. I feel this lighter's still here. Okay. But it's got a really like good shirt on here and a right thin tie. Like a pencil tie. It's called it a pencil tie. Anyway, he's just come in there and the jacket he's wearing, he's got a white jacket on. It looks like white trousers. Everything's all white. But it's got this shirt underneath and it looks like it's pink, like a dusky pink, and it's crisp. Okay. And he's just had another puff on his cigarette. An interesting thing, he used to dock them and then he'd put it back behind his ear. That was his signature. He'd put it back behind his ear to put fuel in it. You've got it. Oh, bless you, Mandy. Oh, he put fuel in it. Right, okay. But he used to dock it and stick it back behind his ear and save it for later. He didn't have I can't see a cigarette case. He just had the one. He said he could get a ciggy off anybody. Everybody always used to give him a ciggy. Bless him. Sounds a bit of a character, does this one? I think he thought he was John Travolta. That's the kind of attitude I've got with him. You know, when John Travolta walks down the street, he was just the same. Everybody used to stop and look at him. And he's talking about stepping out. Something about stepping out. Stepping out of your comfort zone, okay? You've nothing to lose. Just step out of it. Nothing to lose, he said. He said, you just got to keep on dancing, girl. Keep on dancing. But you got to step out. You have to step out. Okay. He's just put in his mouth a bit of choddy. I don't know if anybody knows what choddy is, but he's just put a bit of choddy in. It's a slang for chewing gum, but he used to call it that. Okay, and he just put a piece of there, and he said because it'll better for his breath. Okay. You're a trained dancer. Oh, bless you, Rachel. We just put a bit of choddy in to take that tobacco smell. He said it's not good for ladies. That's the one, chewing gum. Okay. He's talking about, okay, it looks like a satchel or some kind of bag here, okay, and there's a flap on this bag. And then, okay. He's showing me this bag. And he used to go into the back of this bag where this zip was at the back of this bag. I don't know why he's showing me this bag. It looks like a pouch or, okay, come on. It looks like a pouch, not a handbag type thing, like a pouch type thing. Okay, and as he lifts it, that's where his backy is. Okay, showing me where his backy is in this. It looks like a little pouch. Yeah, you have it. Oh, bless you. And it's just, he wants to make another one. You're always making them, just sticking them behind his ear. What a character he is, wow. If he wants to give you anything else for his step back. He said the only thing about wearing tight pants, he said, it weren't good for the wallet. I felt like he never used a wallet. He used to just put his money in his pocket because he didn't like the wallet because it used to protrude out of his pocket. He just liked to keep him looking flat and smooth, okay? I don't know why he's showing. I think he's showing me that as a metaphor. That will always be there. You'll always have the money. So whatever that means, you'll always have it. See if he's got anything else now with his text back. Oh, he's just stepped outside here, Rachel. It's allowing over this gentleman to come through. It sounded like Sean or Sean. He's a very kind man, Rachel, as he's coming in. He's allowing this gentleman just to come forward. I can't make it out if it's Sean or Sean. Or John. Is it John or Sean or Sean? Come on, that little bit closer. I don't feel like this gentleman's been through before, and he's not as tall as this other gentleman. And as he comes in here, come on. Sounds like Sean or Sean. Okay, this gentleman, as he's coming forward, is well dressed, is this gentleman. He's wearing a suit, okay. He's carrying a briefcase, all right, okay. John, yeah, it could be John, but first he said Sean, and then he said John. He said John. And as he's coming in, he's carrying a briefcase, this gentleman. And as he's coming forward here, he's suited and booted. And he's opening this briefcase, and there's some files or something in this briefcase here. An interesting thing inside this briefcase, the leather's all brushed, like brushed leather. I can smell the leather. It's really quite strong, the smell of this leather. It were a brown briefcase, and it's got them silly buckles that you press and you flip over, and it's just all strong smelling of leather here, okay? And as he's just coming forward, he's just showing these files, okay? And then the green of these files. And I'm sensing by being green, it means healing. There's lots of healing coming from it. I think he's showing it metaphorically, this gentleman, okay? John, it sounded like Sean, but then it went Sean. So I don't think it's Sean, John or Sean. It sounded, he's showing me something. John is showing me. That's why John is shown. He's shown it, if you will. Gosh, it's funny. So John is showing me, not Sean, showing me. John is showing me the files. The green, these files in this briefcase are green and they're very healing. So I see that as a positive. Okay. Wacky backy pouch. Yes, miss. I mean, it didn't look like a wacky backy pouch, but I know what you mean about the other one. It was just a tobacco pouch. Come on that little bit closer then, John. He's just showing me there's three pieces of paper and they're all three of them are green. And he's got them in a fan, okay? But that smell of that leather is really strong. I can even taste the leather. It's really strong. Anyway, he's just closed the briefcase now, and he's just got up and walked away. So I'm going to leave his love of spirit with you, Rachel, and see if anybody else can come through this evening. Bless you. Okay, I just had a lovely lady that's jumped in. Come on, a bit closer, love. Okay. I got Max, but then I got Maxine, which is a very unusual name. Makeen? Is it Makeen or Maxine? Makeen. It sounds like Makeen. It doesn't sound actually English, I'll be honest with you. Makeen. It sounds like Makeen. Okay. My name is that, she said. Okay, come on a bit closer. You're welcome, Rachel. This lady that's just come forward here, and it sounds like Makeen. I'm just asking her to slow it down. I think she's got black hair, this lady, really black hair, really dark black hair when she was here. Okay. Beautiful skin and complexion. But her attire is really quite, okay. I don't know if you can take this information, Heather. Makeen or come on. Makeen. She keeps saying it, Makeen. She's got jet black curly hair. Okay, it's about shoulder length here. She's not a very tall lady. She's quite a busty lady. Francine. But she's got dark hair, Kaylee. Is it Colleen Brown? She's got black hair. She's not very tall. Okay, but she's got really pale skin. Okay, very pretty, this lady. And as she's coming, okay. And as she's coming closer here, she's struggling to speak English to me. Francine. Francine. She's just as we study now, she's rolling her sleeves up. So she used to roll her sleeves up a lot, this lady. She's a very hard worker, this lady. Okay. She's not showing me her hands as yet, but she's just rolling her sleeves up. Like getting to work on something. You know, when I see somebody rolling their sleeves up, it means they mean business. And, okay. And this lady had some fantastic culinary skills. Okay. Come on that little bit closer. She always had her sleeves up. She never had her sleeves down. They were always up. Okay. And as she's coming forward here, she's showing me this. I can see a dish with sliced potatoes in it. But there's something going on top. It's not like a traditional English dish. It doesn't look like it's an English dish. It's with sliced potatoes. I can't even see what she's putting on top, but it's in a glass dish. She's putting it in a glass dish. They look like sliced potatoes. Okay. She's trying to explain it, but the smell's wonderful. Okay. She spoke English. Well, she's showing me more than she's saying. She's talking about her culinary skills. She had skills in cooking, okay? She just loved to cook. She'd cook morning, noon and night if she had the opportunity. There were always something to eat. Oh, bless you. Well, she's talking about eating. There's something about you need to eat. Okay, so somebody that's not eating properly, okay, and they want him to eat, okay? Oh, bless. Come on. She's just showing me sliced potatoes in a dish and some kind of, I can't make mine if it's egg that she's putting on top or something else. And as she's coming closer here, it's important to try new foods. Okay. She's talking about somebody here getting their strength up, Kaylee. Okay, Kaylee Brown. She's asking somebody here to get the strength up, and that's why she's bringing potatoes. Okay. Yeah, well, I didn't think she were English because she wasn't showing me speaking English to me. My friend was 16, but she loved to cook. Okay. Somebody here needs to eat more. They're not eating enough in her eyes. She keeps doing this, which means to me they need to eat more. Okay. She's showing me, okay. She's showing me a river here. Okay. She passed away. Oh, bless her. She's just showing me a river here. There's something about a river where she lived. She said, okay. She's talking about cleansing, something about cleansing. Okay. Come on. She's showing me this. It looks like water in a glass, but it's not clear. And it's something about cleansing. Because she's showing me like that and she's swirling it around here and she's holding it. And it's something about cleansing. There you go. She's talking about this particular juice that she made. And it's not water, but it looks like water. Okay. For me, it looks like coconut water because it's murky, like a what they call cloudy water. Got her cooking stills. That would be lovely. Well, there you go. But she's asking us to drink coconut water. She just showed me a coconut and she's stirring it in the glass. Okay, okay. But she's showing me this dish, this glass dish again with these. They look like sliced potatoes in a dish, no skins on, and she's pouring like whisked egg over the top of it. Fluent in Colombian or whatever language is that? I'm not sure if is it Spanish Colombian? It's like Spanish, isn't it? Colombian, is it not? Because when I'm looking at that dish now, it looks like a Spanish omelette. Because Spanish omelette has potatoes on it. I know it does. And it has egg. I can just see egg going over the top, like scrambled, like a load of whisked egg over potatoes. And she's sprinkling on, looks like chives on the top. She's just chopping something up in it. Looks like she's sprinkling chives on the top. Oh, it looks good. She weren't, do you know something? She had asbestos hands. She could put stuff in the oven and take it out with her hands. Come on, that low. She's talking about living on the border. So she must have been near a border because that's what she's showing me, a border. Okay. In Colombian or whatever language they speak. Okay. Well, she said she lived on the border of somewhere. Colombian. I think Colombian is a little bit like Spanish. Or is it French? I'm not too sure. She's showing me some little, okay, they look like little triangle sandwiches, but they're not bread. Okay, they look like some kind of cracker or a biscuit, but it's triangular in shape. Because she's showing me, she keeps doing this to me, showing me this triangle. Now, I don't know whether it's somewhere where she lived, where there a mountain, yeah, but she's showing me a triangle, okay. So I don't know if it's a triangular biscuit or some kind of cracker, or she's showing me where she lived near a mountain. Okay. She's trying her best, bless her. Oh, she just said it's a mountain. Okay, she lived near a mountain. Okay, so I don't know what the mountains are in Colombia or where, but California, but they lived in California. There was something about a mountain. I don't know if there's any mountains in California. I couldn't tell you. But she's showing me this triangular structure. Okay. No. It's named after a mountain. This triangle biscuit's named after a mountain. That's they used to make it, and it was so good. DAE, I've never heard of that. But that's what she's showing me. It's very important that you eat it. It's really good, apparently. I've never heard of DAE, whatever that is. Is it like a bread or is it a biscuit? I don't know, but that's what I can see. She's going that again. She's talking about eating more again. Eating. She just patted me on the shoulder, okay, to thank me. She's very smiley, this lady. She wants to tap you on the shoulder. She wants to tap you on your right shoulder, Kaylee. She's just coming really close now to tap you on your shoulder. Got a wonderful energy with a wonderful. If you can feel that on your shoulder, because she just said she just tapped you on your shoulder, all right. And she's pleased that you're here. She's really smiley. Okay. She's just done this. Another lady that's just done this, yes. There you go. Bless her. Let's see if she's got anything else to give you. She's just putting, yeah, tap you on the shoulder. That's all she wants to do. Okay then, Kaylee, thank you for working with me, and what a lovely lady she was. Thank you, everybody, for joining this evening. I've come to time. My name is Mandy Louise Paul. I'm on Facebook. If you want to private message me, you can do also. And if you want any more information, I know a couple of people asking a few questions. If you want to message me, I'm quite happy to help. Okay, so thank you for Charlie for this evening, for hosting. Thank you, Veronica, for using her page. Hope you all have a lovely weekend, and I'll see you next week. So thank you and good night.